Welcome to Get Over It, the Consciousness Transforming podcast for exceptional 21st century living. We've got a very interesting show today. We're going to be speaking with Jen Ward, and we're going to be talking about her newest book, the SFT Lexicon, Spiritual Freedom Technique. Now, you guys might be familiar with emotional freedom technique, but Jen takes it a whole octave deeper with the spiritual freedom technique. So hang in there if you want some quick tips and information that's going to quickly get you out of whatever it is you're swimming in right now. This will definitely be the program for you. Now, the information shared on Get Over It uses intuitive and pragmatic insight to help you shift your consciousness to break through the blocks and release energy that is no longer needed. Yes, we're going to help you let go of the BS that's holding you back. But I always ask that question, are you truly ready to? And by the way, folks, BS is belief system. A bit about me for my new listeners, intuitive since birth. I'm a third generation intuitive with over 3 decades of experience supporting people to break through the blocks along their path. I'm a strategist for personal and professional transformation, revealing cutting edge information that enables you to prosper and thrive. I spent 25 successful years in corporate America as an executive sales professional, and I am the founder of Healing Visions Ministries and the Northern California Children's Education Network, a 501c3 nonprofit. I provide consultations and healings in all areas of life that heal the mind, body, spirit connection, allowing you to live your very best life. My clients tell me that I keep it real while providing them with accurate information to assist them along their journey as a spirit living a human existence. But they also say, if you really don't want to know, don't ask Monique. My background includes a doctorate in metaphysics, Reiki master teacher, ordained minister, and clinical hypnotherapist. So whether you are stressed, depressed, or possessed, I can help. To find out more about me and the services I offer, go to my website, and that's moniquechapman.com. And I invite you to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter and LinkedIn. My guest today, Jen Ward, is a dynamic healer, executive coach, and group facilitator. She has devoted her life to helping others unlock their true potential. She is also an accomplished writer and poet. Jen's extraordinary and challenging personal journey has gifted her with a unique ability to perceive an energy and read the Akashic records. This, along with her spiritual freedom tapping techniques, allows Jen to work with clients to see and remove the blockages to happiness and effectiveness that exist within any individual. She's also the author of 19 books, and you can check her out at her website, and that's genuinehealing.com. That's JenuineHealing.com. Welcome, Jen.
Hi, Monique. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I am so glad that you are here. You have done so much, like our paths kind of parallel each other with the breaking of the blockages and moving forward and all of that. But I absolutely love your SFT lexicon. I was telling you before the show that I was trained in EFT and that I had used affirmations forever and they weren't quite working. And then I opened the page, and folks, this book is 500 pages. Okay. But she fills it with everything that you need to know to get it to work. And I opened it to a couple of issues that I was doing with it and kind of played with the energy. And, I felt the results. So I'm doing it just playing. Can you imagine what someone can do if they sit down and take your work seriously? So why don't you tell us a little bit more about your background and the theory behind SFT?
Okay, well, it's really just snuck up on me because for myself, I just had this really dysfunctional life, and I was just trying to get by and very unconventional, a lot of abuse, a lot of, spiritual testing and teaching that I wasn't even aware of until later in life. I went through massage therapy school, realized I could move energy with my intentions, and realized how important intentions are. And it's really interesting because I realized that intentions are almost like karma. It's like when you put an intention out there, you have to follow through with that whole intention. And so that's basically what the concept of karma is just the follow through on what you put out there. So you might as well just put out the highest loving intentions so that what you're following through is of the highest. But anyways, yeah, so I went through an abusive relationship where I met this sociopath and was locked up, starved and tortured for a year.
Oh man.
Yeah, isn't that great? I learned so much. You learn so much when
Yeah.
you go through those struggles, that it's like people don't realize, they just want to get caught in the story of it, but it's like, no, that was glorious. And I learned a lot about trees because I was like working outside like a one man, and the work I did with the trees and the spirit guides and the intuition, because I was sensory deprived, just heightened all of my creativity and my insights and my drive to help anyone else not have to suffer the way I had to suffer.
How
So,
did you mix not falling into that energy and just allowing that particular energy to consume you with this sociopath?
oh, just because I, in that case, he thought he was doing a good thing for the world. He thought he was being spiritual by trying to kill me, because he thought he no, he thought the fat in my body represented all the evil in the world and everything. So it was his job to try to kill me off or whatever, and it was my job to try to stay alive. But I also had Stockholm syndrome, so I was trying to help the poor guy with his mission, which didn't help me very much. So I made it really easy for him to torture me. And what's interesting is this is the struggle. This is the internal struggle that I think every human being goes through, is knowing that you're worthy and having every inclination that you're doing the best for yourself, yet being pulled off track, and you have to fight for yourself. At some point you have to fight for yourself. And it wasn't until like I could really tune into my spirit guides and they gave me dreams that I was going to exist, because I was trying to help him kill me. Not only just kill me, but destroy my soul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but then, so the fact that there was nobody around, no humans, nothing to help me, but the spirit guides came through and they got me out of that. And so if they could get me out of that situation, they can guide me in my everyday life of just, the minutia of daily living now and how to help others. Because once you have that connection with the spirit guides and trust that more than you trust anything else, you're invincible.
Yeah, you definitely are. Now, you call the spirit guides the Adepts, and why do you call them that? And what do you feel their true absolute purpose is?
Well, the Adepts, I feel they're Adepts because I feel they've taken human form because they've been through everything in the human experience that we have. Like personally, I feel like I've been through everything in the human experience that someone can experience, so I can assist them, because I can like have that compassion and share that vibration with them to pull them out of it. So I call them the Adepts because I know that they don't want people getting caught up on their personalities. So as soon as you give someone a personality, even an adept, you put them up on a pedestal and you differentiate them from you. And what you're doing is you're diminishing yourself. And as soon as you diminish yourself, then you're changing your vibratory rate to push yourself off from them. So if you keep them in the Adepts as like non-personalized, lack of persona like that, then it's easier to interact with them without getting self-conscious and defeating the whole purpose of connecting with them. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense to me.
Okay,
yes,
good.
it does.
You can explain it to others then if they need it. But
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. You were very clear in your answer.
thank you.
You have a very strong connection with Madame Blavatsky. First of all, explain who she was and what is your connection?
Well, I'm her.
Talk to us more.
Well, so when When I was connected to this sociopath, right before I went away, I came upon her. I didn't know who she was, and I came upon her on the internet or something, or in a book, and I saw her face, and she looks like my family, and then the spirit guides, and I wasn't really sure we're talking to them at that point. I was told that I was her, and it was like pretty strong, and I didn't want to believe it because she's so homely.
Oh no.
I just got these big bulgy eyes, and when I was a little girl, my mother used to say I had horseball eyes, and I never knew. Yeah, she was
Okay, thanks, Mom.
no, that was one of the kinder things she said to me. But anyways, I never knew what she meant until I saw Madame Blavatsky, and I can see what horseball eyes look like now. So, anyways, this was a few years ago. And then when I was on the property, I started we used to go through these exercises of the mental torture where I had to follow this the social path around and everything. And I would play in my head, why don't I leave? And in my head I was talking to Oprah on her show, and she basically asked me, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you do something? Why didn't you try? And so in my head, I made up this joke. I go, because I was losing so much weight, I just wanted to get down a couple more sizes before I left. And then the whole audience laughed. And then basically the spirit guides told me that I would be world renowned and that I had a purpose, and that I thought I was going to die there. That's what he kept telling me. And they basically let me know that I wasn't going to die, but I was going through something I needed to do. And I went through the process of enlightenment there, which is a real thing. And so when I went away for that, I had no real healing abilities, no writing, no acclamation. And I was wondering why I was so important, that the neighbors who were supposedly the Illuminati and everybody around me was working so hard for me to stay on the property and to go through whatever I needed to go through. Well, fast forward 14 years, I've developed this protocol that's freeing so many individuals and humanity. And so I was just being funny to my cousin, and I held up the picture of Madame Blavatsky next to my profile, and his jaw dropped. And apparently, now that I see the images right next to each other, I look identical to her.
Yeah.
So I am that homely.
Well, folks, you will see her picture, in the show notes, and I'm going to put a picture of Madame Blavatsky up there too, so that you can make your own comparison and draw your own conclusions. One of your great skills, and going through what you went through, you've developed so many, is your ability to tap into the Akashic records. There are a lot of great readers out there and all of that, but very few really tap into the Akasha. How do you go about doing this? And is it something that the general public can do, or is it someone who has had experience?
No.
Okay.
Everyone does it. I can teach you in a minute to read your own Akashic records. So what are you drawn to? You can tell where you've had good experiences, when you've had bad experiences. What are you drawn to? What countries, what experiences? You want to know some great ways to know how you've died in past lifetimes is to know what you're afraid of. People who are afraid of flying, I fell to their death. Things like that. People with neck issues have been hung or decapitated. People who are afraid of public speaking and that have been executed in public. Certain things like that. So you can basically tell from your own likes and dislikes what your past lives are. So if you have a pain in your arm, and you can actually think about that pain and just imagine what would have caused that pain. If you use your imagination as a piggyback, you can actually tap into the Akashic record of what caused that pain. So a lot of people who have a frozen shoulder in the right arm are actually they're reliving those lifetimes of war when they had to go to war and use the sword or whatever. And so they don't want to fight anymore. They're tired of it. So they're shoulder freezes up and locks. And that's their body's way of saying, I'm not going to fight anymore. And then people with issues in the left shoulder, this is very general because there's left and right-handed people, but usually like tightness or weakness or soreness in the left shoulder is defending yourself. It's like having that shield in your hand and being beaten down to death and having the enemy break through that shield and killing you.
Interesting. And is there, go ahead.
People who have low thyroid, their thyroids are depleted. It's because they're tapped in the memory of being murdered, either running for their life or fighting off the murderer. And actually these things are happening all at the same time. So as you're just trying to mind your own business and go through this nice little linear experience, part of your energy, a huge part of your energy, is devoted to you fighting off the murderer, right? So that can deplete your endocrine system. So that's why these taps are so important. If you can figure out, you're tired, and they're all in the SFT Lexicon book. If you can make that association between your thyroid and the murderer and stuff, I teach you how to do the taps yourself, how to use the protocols. There are specific taps for each issue, and you build up your own ability to create your own taps for yourselves and reason your own past lives out through the work.
Yes, and folks, when you go to her website, genuinehealing.com, that's JENUINEHEALING.com, she has one of her links, I can't remember which one it is right now, but you can access the different, a few of the different protocols, and actually I'll put some up in the show notes so that you can actually connect to them. But girl, the one thing that when I looked at this, I'm like, what? And that was the PB&J protocol. And I looked at it, and when I looked at it before reading further, I'm like, okay, peanut butter and jelly. What the heck does peanut butter and jelly have to do with going on in this book? And then when I read further and, you explained it, I'm like, wow, if you can separate the energy of PB&J, guess what? You can separate anything. So would you mind talking to the audience about that?
Yeah. So lots of times the PB&J has to do, it actually is insight in how simple my mind is. Like I work from the mind of a 5-year-old. And so I boil down these big metaphysical concepts so a 5-year-old can understand them, because that's what I need to understand them from. And it's like, okay, PB&J is like a protocol. If peanut butter and jelly were so tired of each other, they didn't ever want to see each other again in any lifetime. They didn't want to be a darn sandwich together. This is the taps peanut butter and jelly would do, so they didn't have to be associated together. So here's an example of peanut butter and jelly that someone out there wants to do for themselves. Say someone wants to attract money, but they for some reason they can't attract money. They've done the affirmations, they've done other taps, and they still can't. You have to figure out the core issue and what you're associating money with. And lots of times people associate money with being spiritual, being poverty with being spiritual. Right? Pious. So you would do the PB&J between spirituality and poverty. So you're not linking those together anymore.
Okay.
And so then you can be spiritual and have money, because those two don't go together. Money is just a neutral energy, just like water or breath or love,
Yeah, it's needed on Earth plane. Because if we don't have it on Earth plane, guess what? We experience a real different reality, and we don't have to go into it.
The thing is that that is true. But the thing is abundance. Abundance comes in all forms, and monetary abundance is like 12 o'clock on the clock. But there's other forms of abundance like rest, health, love, beauty, peace of mind, your connection to source, all these things. But what humans do is they focus on the 12 o'clock and they don't live unless they're in that 12 o'clock. And it's like it distorts their energy and distracts them from enjoying the other forms of abundance.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, folks, everybody thinks when you say abundance, money, like Jen said, but health to me is like number one. Because if you don't have health, you don't have to worry about money or anything else. Because guess
Absolutely.
what? Yeah. So perhaps shifting the focus a little bit could help us.
And that's a good tap to do for people in the SFT, the energetic cleanse, is trading one form of abundance for money. Because lots of people will wear down their health to make the money, and they're putting too much emphasis on the monetary money instead of the health and the relationship with the family and all those things.
Okay. Now, is it possible to rewrite our soul's contract?
Yeah,
contract we
of
came in with?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, there's some spiritual teachers out there who teach, nope, this is it. You got to figure out your way in it, around it, through it. And, I'm all about change. So I don't hold on to.
You can do the energetic cleanse with your soul contract. And so you can do the PB&J between your soul contract and poverty, or your soul contract and illness. And you want to do one tap today together?
Sure. Okay, here we go.
So I'm going to give you something to say, and people who are listening can do this as well.
Even if they're driving?
Well, you know what? Someone just, when I was tapping in, they were on the road. They almost ran off the road or fell asleep when they were tapping.
So if you're driving, wait till you get home. Okay.
So I'm going to give you something to say. You're going to say it 3 times. We'll tap on the top of your head. A 4th time we'll tap in on your chest, and a 5th time we'll tap in on your abdomen.
Okay. Doesn't matter what hand you use, because people will ask.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
If you can reach your head with your foot, do it with your foot.
I'd love to do that, but that's not possible. Anyway, go ahead.
We erase. I use we because the I attracts the ego and makes it harder. So we bypass the ego by saying we.
Okay.
We erase.
We erase.
We erase lack from our soul contract.
We erase lack from our soul contract.
In all moments.
In all moments.
Yeah. So when I scream, I'm pulling energy out, stagnant energy. So I know it's really alarming, but that's what I do, people.
Okay. That's your process.
We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
I got on the head. We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
Good. Now on your chest, we erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
Sorry. Now on your abdomen, right? We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
We erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Can you do that last one over? Because there's a pause before in all moments. That's when I scoop out the energy. We
erase lack from our soul contract in all moments.
See how it's stronger? Can you feel the release? Ooh, you have someone in your energy that do you mind that this is coming through? You
no, go ahead.
Energy that sabotages you.
Yep, no, exactly that is.
I know. Is it, can I say or no?
Go ahead.
Is it a sister?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's just jealous, and she's like a crowbar. She's almost like that's her purpose, is to throw you off your purpose. So this is the perfect thing. You would do the energetic cleanse with her in all the spaces in that one, because the energetic cleanse is a worksheet of like 25 to 40 taps. I don't remember how many. And so you would nullify all contracts with her. But we're going to do it really quick for you right now, okay?
Okay.
And we're just going to say her so we don't,
Okay.
And people who are listening know who's in their energy for the most part. So they can say her, him, or whoever they know. We knock her out of our soul, we knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of my energy in all
No,
moments.
Say our. We knock her out of our energy in all moments. Because she's interfering with, to be honest with you, she's interfering with everyone who's listening to you right now. Because she's actually trying to feed off what you do.
Okay. We knock, say it again. I'm sorry.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
Now your chest. We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
And now your abdomen. We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
We knock her out of our energy in all moments.
Now, are you aware of the schism she's created in your energy?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, that's okay. I don't mean to get personal. Is this okay what I'm doing? Because it's coming through. We're going to repair your energy system.
Okay.
And the people at home can do this. We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all energy in our schism.
Nope. So when it's dead on, you'll make those mistakes. So don't feel stupid.
Okay.
We repair all schisms. We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
Good. We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
Now your chest. We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
She's pissed. Now the abdomen. She is pissed. We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
We repair all schisms in our energy in all moments.
I have to do 2 more with you with this issue, but this is like when I do private sessions, this is the kind of stuff we address. Okay. I don't know you, right? So I don't know your business, but she's been sabotaging your success, and she has been tapping into what you do and feeding off of you. You know that.
Yeah, ever since she was a kid.
But why don't you address it?
Because I just let her be.
No, it's not working. That's why you need, that's apathy. And that apathy in the world, I'm not being hard on you, but I'm like, you are so important. You are so important. What you do is so important. You can't freaking allow her to feed off you anymore.
Okay.
We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
We take back everything she's taken from us in all moments.
She's pissed. We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
Chest. We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
We take back everything she's taken from us in all moments.
Abdomen. We take back everything she has taken from us in all moments.
We take back everything she's taken from us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
Chest, we remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
Abdomen, we remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
We remove everything she has dumped on us in all moments.
So she plays the victim card. We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
Chest, we remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
Abdomen, we remove the victim card from her in all moments.
We remove the victim card from her in all moments.
So if you were gonna do the energetic cleanse on her, and then do the PB&J between your success and her name, your abundance and her name. So do you know my words? These are words I use, like joy, love, abundance, freedom, health, success, security, companionship, creativity, peace, life, wholeness, beauty, enthusiasm, contentment, spirituality, enlightenment, confidence, family, intellect, the ability to serve, compassion, kindness, and sincerity. So I would do the PB&J between your joy and her, your love and her, your abundance and her, all of those, your health.
Okay.
I mean, that's like a month of work, but that will really, wait till you see how you just flower in the world.
Well, it's interesting, folks, as I was going through that exercise, and thank you very much for doing that. That way people get to see how you work and, they can get on board. And as I was going through the different exercises, I intuitively, for whatever reason, did the head with the left hand, which is the receiving, and then the chest and the abdomen I did with the right hand, which is, releasing, letting it go. So that's how I did it. And I just felt the energy just like fall away. I felt it swell up, and then I felt it fall away, swell up and fall away. And by the time we did the last one, it was like, oh, okay, it's just like little like granules of sand or something, and it was just falling away and accumulating to be, swept up and put in the trash. So the work, wow, thank you very much. The work does work tremendously. Now I've got tingles, which is always a good sign for me. Tingles. That's awesome. So when we go to your website, genuinehealing.com, and that's JENUINE healing.com. What do we find there, Jen?
Well, good question.
Well, besides your blog,
my blog, you actually, there's a lot of good information about. So see, the problem is we've been so busy with everything we're doing because we do a lot of our work on YouTube, and on my Genuine Healing YouTube page, you'll find you can watch private sessions. You can watch Jen and her Jammies, which is a show that we do, my fiance and I. And we also do another thing with Conversations with Jen, which I don't do that much because we're very busy doing the other ones. And we're starting a pilot thing.
If somebody wants you.
No, my phone never rings. This is just interference, and I just have to let that go to two more rings. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let it go. It's real life.
The problem is it throws me off. So, and then we're starting a new pilot episodes of people being able to order the SFT book, either either a Kindle version or a hard copy, and follow along. And I'm going to tap. I never do the work. Like, you know how like we're great at doing it for others and we don't do it for ourselves. So
Yes.
Marvin, my fiance, is forcing me to do the taps. And I'm there, and it's very entertaining because I can deflect and I can like distract and everything. But we're going to go through the whole SFT book, and I'm going to do the taps for myself and invite everyone else to be part of it. They can actually join through the Zoom link that we give out on my website, my YouTube page, where they can actually join in as well. It's free for everybody.
Okay, so folks, if you want to experience something similar to what I just did and release some things that, you know, you can release, you just didn't get around to doing it, this is something for you to definitely check out. And Jen mentioned the book is on Amazon. You can get the Kindle or the hard copy. I would
Actually,
recommend.
it's on my website.
Oh, okay.
So because we're taking my books off Amazon as we edit them, because we're upgrading them all. So the SFT Lexicon, get the second edition, and that's on my website.
Okay. And folks, get the hard copy because it's a big book and you can flip through it easily. You know, my experience on Kindle, you know, yeah, you can read it, but you know, if you want to go back to page 93, for me, it's not that easy, especially if you're on page 330. So do get the book. Jen Ward, thank you so much for being here today. You have got a truly enlightened program that's going to help people get out of their own way. And it's interesting because my sister just chimed in. She called. So it you know, it of course went to voicemail and she could stay there for a while. But it's just interesting that, you know, she even picked up on the vibe and she's like, oh God, what's wrong? You're leaving me. Oh, I can feel her and what's going on. So thank you for what you did for me today and what you shared with the audience. Folks, the process works. You heard her go through it. So, you know, give her a call. Now you're open to working with people, right?
So I do private sessions still. I'm still, and you know, I on social media, I know there's people out there who are going to kick themselves that they didn't do a private session with me while they could, because I won't be able to do them forever. But yeah, I mean, one session can be life-changing. So yeah, I still do them. It's too rewarding not to.
Yeah. And you know what? Every time she gives the healing, guess what, folks? She gets the healing. So, you know, and even, you know, through the energy of her book, it works. So if you are an energy worker or an energy worker wannabe, the SFT Lexicon Spiritual Freedom Technique by Jen Ward is the book to get. Jen, thank you for being with us today. I greatly appreciate it. And I greatly appreciate the healing.
You're welcome. You're so worth it. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And to the audience, thank you for hanging in here with us and go through the exercise. You know, go to her website and that's genuinehealing.com, and that's a J, not a G. And you will feel the healing energy through the links that are on her webpage. And I want everyone to remember that the most important choice that you can make is what you choose to make important. And consider making the masterful choice of letting go of the energy that you've been hanging on to that you really don't need. Your life will be a whole lot better for it. Abundant blessings, light and love to all. Agape.